Hello and welcome back to TerraScape. In our last episode, we took a first look at the game. We played the single-player puzzle challenge, several levels worth. Actually, we could see how far we got. All the way there. 1, 2, 3. We did only get a silver there. That's fine. 6, 7, 8. We finished 8 levels. We're on level 9. Nice. And then we also have the free play, which is what we're going to take a look at today to see what the difference is in the two, other than the obvious. Earn medals and beat your high score while forging kingdoms on randomly generated terras. Now, note that I have not played on, I have not. Jeez, Wally. I am recording these 2 episodes more or less back to back, so we have not had any feedback on the first one yet, and so I'm just going to jump into the second one with the knowledge that I have from the first one, without any sort of input from any of you who have possibly watched the first one, and then hopefully after we finish this one, by the time I record and play the third one, if we do a third episode, that is, then I will have some feedback on that. So we have different sized terras here in the relaxed menu. We have all terrain types and decks available with no terra goals and relaxed challenge level, perfect for 1 to 2 players. Okay, so these are the ones where you can play PvP, and apparently you can go up to 4 players in the large map. We also have scenarios down here where we have fine flatlands available to us, and assuming we have to complete terra goals on fine flatlands times 2 and silver on fine flatlands. So I think maybe we should do this scenario next. A simple terra for a simple start. Wide areas filled with open fields, forests, and wild animals. Perfect for a mix of forestry, farming, and villages. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Let's do it. Laying foundations. In this game mode, you start with a special main building. Let's first look for a cozy spot to place it. Select the building by clicking the card in your inventory below. Okay. So our keep. We possibly don't know everything we need to know about the game yet. Thinking specifically that we don't know how the game is going to... what else we don't know about the game. We know that the keep bonuses houses around it. We know that houses get bonuses almost wherever they're placed, but they get extra bonuses for being nearby forests, but not nearby grasslands. We also have something on that rock, so maybe we don't want to put this on that rock because it might consume it. We also know that the lumber camps like to be on forests and near forests. We know that the hunters like to be near animals and I think near forests. We also have something else that I've forgotten. Maybe we'll just go like right in here and see how that works for us, since I don't, like I said, I don't really know a whole lot because we didn't get through a ridiculous amount in the first episode in terms of new buildings and things. What did that say? Forestry deck unlocked. Empty-handed. You're out of buildings now. However, you just earned points by placing your main building. Now you have enough points to choose a new card deck. Open the deck selection by clicking the Add Deck button. Okay, and then the forestry deck is the only one we got. So, in the deck selection, you're offered a random selection of decks, which can contain various buildings. Now select a deck to draw cards from. Well, we have one choice. So we'll do that. A good influence. Okay, we've seen this before in the last episode. We don't need to read that again. Likewise. Likewise. Although the keep thing in the bottom of that one was about that the building scores only counted when it's placed. So it does not change by placing other buildings around it. So you need to plan your buildings and stack them up on top of each other, next to each other, but stack their bonuses on top of each other so that you get the better bonus from the building, from the second building, than you would get if you placed it first. Timing matters. Cottages and square. 2 different buildings often don't affect each other equally, so the order in which you place them can be very important. You should also consider the different reaches of buildings in your strategy. Yeah, so in this example, we want to place the square before the cottages because the cottages get an extra 6 points per square, adjacent square, but the square only gets 3 points per adjacent cottage, so you're better off placing those cottages and then putting the square in the middle of them all. Ironically, a square on a hex-based grid. Never mind. Do that. So we need to earn points with a single market, and that looks like it needs to be fixed. Earn points with a forestry deck in place buildings. We've only placed one building, got to place 200. Yeah, that needs to be. It's an early access bug there. Okay, so lumberjacks. They do get bonuses, obviously, from the different forests. There's a 20 there. Almost said 200. Yeah. But there's not a whole lot of great areas. There's a 24. Actually, that's a perfect lumberjack spot, I think. So maybe we should put one there, and probably one down here where this 20 is, or one of these 20s maybe. But let's go with that 24 to start with. That's the best you can get on a forestry or a lumberjack when you don't have anything. For every time this deck progress ring is filled, you'll receive an additional draw. The numbers at the bottom show exactly how many points you still need. Excuse me. If you can't draw any more decks and don't have any buildings left, the game ends. This small number on the top shows how many card draws you have left. Okay, so we have another deck we can draw. Success in progress. By playing your cards well, you can earn medals and achieve personal high scores. Your current progress is shown in the bar below. Now open the statistics screen by clicking the score button in the middle. That's the statistics screen we've seen before. I'm going to close that again for a second. Whenever you place buildings that belong to a certain deck, you'll unlock new buildings in that deck. Decks in which new buildings will be unlocked soon are displayed in this corner. Got the basics down, so try and earn the bronze medal now. Have fun. So we've seen this screen before. We've used it a lot in the puzzle mode, so let's just continue. So we can choose a village or another forestry. I think, and this could include an orchard as well. I think we should take a village just to try something different, or continue expanding. And what does this do? This takes us to the town, but what does that mean? I guess it's the level of the town, because it looks like a little level up castle icon there. Okay, so you are going to get 14, 16, 16, 14. Yeah, let's do a 16 here. And then that upgrades some of these around it, I guess. Oh, no, actually it doesn't. That's fine. We'll do a couple of 16s there. You also get bonuses from the lumberjack, though, but they get 6 points from the keep. So we definitely want to upgrade or put them next to the keep if we can, or we need to put them in the longhouse shape that we learned about the last time, so that we can get that score. Let's go with the 14 here, and I think a 14 over here would be good. Actually, I'll do that one. And I should have done that one and then did this one. I've already learned from my mistake. 20. There's a lot of 20s. We do have two draws we can make too. But I think I do want to. Well, let's go ahead and draw. Draw forestry or village. We'll draw one of each, actually, I think. Ooh, an orchard this time. 2 orchards, actually, this time. And another village, I think, would be good. 4 more cottages. And I can put this one here to earn 16 this time. Great. Orchards like to be placed on grass and stone. Preferably grass. Jeez. Forests, rivers, lakes, lumberjacks, and orchards. Okay. I could do this. That would get me an 18. There's not really any river. Oh, here's a river. I was going to say there weren't any rivers, but there are. There's a 24 there for this. That might be the best that I can expect out of this building here. But it also gets bonuses from a lumberjack. But that's just one of the 20 spots for the lumberjack, so this is not a great spot. Let's put that one there to start with, probably. Yeah, we'll do it there. Because there's a forested river here, so it's getting some extra bonuses. That would be really good if it wasn't stone, because it would get an extra couple of points. But it's still pretty good. 21's here. I think I should not put these next to the water, because I can get a bonus from the water. from these, but I can't get a bonus from the water from the lumberjacks. And I don't know where else I'm going to get 24 points from this building, one of these buildings. So I think we should continue working them down there. Or 21 points, not 24 points. Still, I don't think we broke 18 anywhere else. I don't see where else we're gonna. So let's just continue down here with that one. And I think I will just put this lumberjack in, although that's gonna, yeah, we'll do it this way. And let's put up some more cottages. We have 3 draws we could do though, so maybe we could do another forestry. But let's do some cottages here. 12, 16, that'd be good right there. Ooh, nice. What does this mean? Oh, square is available now. Okay. So the square is going to probably come in the village. You'll be notified whenever an important event happens. If you've missed a notification or you want to get an overview of everything that happened in this session, you can check the log window. You can open it by pulling this tab downwards. Okay, we did that a little bit ago, but I can see now that it shows more things. So now we'll get squares in the village decks. And these get bonuses from the keep or longhouse or other squares or cottages. So this one I think we want to put next to a keep. It's only going to give me 10 points, but the square next to a cottage gives me a lot of. If the square is put down first, the cottages give me a lot. So we could put one, say, here, and then we could put a cottage in, say, here, and get 20 points out of that, which is pretty doggone good. If I did this one, it would upgrade this, give me more points for this one. But if I do this one, then it give me more points for that one, so it's a wash either way. Let's go ahead and put those 2 in. And then I think... let's maybe switch to orchard. So I have 3 decks I can do. Let's do this other 21 down here. And maybe another lumberjack. We had a 20. I think that was the best one we thought we could get. Yeah, we're not going to get any better than that without having a completely surrounded square like we've already seen once. Maybe out there. See if that gives me anything good. I mean, it gives me gold, so that's good. Let's do another village and another forestry deck. I'm kind of saving these to see if we can get some new decks a little bit. Let's see. Out here, we give me a 14 and a 16. I could also work my way toward a, whatchamacallit, longhouse. That could be useful as well. I can actually do... No, I can't do that here. Let's see. That could still be good. Another thought might be to do another village. When this progress ring has been filled, you can upgrade your main building. You can fill the bar by drawing decks. Upgrading rewards you with additional deck slots in your deck selection, as well as brand new decks. You can also see the current level of your main building here. Upgrade it now by clicking the large button in the middle. And what did you say there? Oh, okay, just to keep upgrades available. Nice. And I just unlocked an achievement called Farming, which gives me the grain field unlock. And is that going to be a new deck slot, or is that... It is, okay. Let's go ahead and grab that one, see what those look like. Grass or stone, okay, preferably grass. And farmstead, which we don't have yet. Rivers, lakes, and other grain fields. So putting these together would be really good, and possibly putting them down here by this river would be really good. I see some 13s, there's a 17 because there's a lake there too. So maybe I shouldn't have hogged these all. 13s. And that's the only river I have on my map. It is, yep, that is. We only have a few other lakes too. It's kind of a bummer. There's a 17 as well though. But that one's kind of a... Well, let me see. River, lake, grainfield gives me 3. So if I did this one... Oh, there's a river here. Okay, that's good. Oh, there's a 17 there as well. Okay, good. Do that one. And then it makes this, instead of 13, makes these 16. So let's do 3 across there. And then we'll take the other 3 down here to this river. And where did I see that nice big 17? Didn't I see a 17 here? Yeah, right there. And that'll give me this one as an upgrade to 16. And then 13s. So maybe I come back up here and I put down that other 17 then. And you can see also here that we're at 99 out of 150 for farming score. So we could use some more farming buildings. But we're also at 110 out of 180 for forestry. So we could really use to put down some more of these as well. That's a good spot for one. Any of those that are like surrounded by 5 kind of things. This one's not good because there's already a forestry there. This one here is good. Or a lumberjack, I'm sorry. I keep calling it a forestry when it's a lumberjack. I don't know that there's any more 20s on this map, though. Those aren't good spots. I don't think there's any more 20s, so now we have to go down to 16s. Although, actually there is. There's a 24 right here. I didn't think about having... There's a few spots where there's all forest, where we can easily put it down in the middle, so let's do that one. And that'll give us another 24 that I totally spaced on. Some more houses would be good, though. So let's do 14, 12, 10. Another square would be kind of nice. But I think I'm going to do these 2 to make that a longhouse. Even though I sacrificed some points on that one to get this longhouse here. Which gives us some nice bonuses like 16 right here. And you have the option now to do demolition. Fusion. You have discovered a merged building. These are large structures that are created when you place buildings in certain combinations. They can only be built when there are no steep cliffs inside its building area. You receive special awards when buildings merge, so keep an eye out for possible combinations. And so yeah, the only one we knew about so far was the longhouse. But if we do 3 grain and a house, a cottage, that forms that farmstead that we didn't know what it did. So that would be really good to do if we could figure out a spot to do it in. These aren't positioned correctly for that. No. No. But maybe down here we could pull it off. Because I could put one here. Do these get bonuses from farms? From farms? Grain fields, yes. They get the bonus from a farmstead too, though. Let's add another farming. Oh, we can't. Give me another village that we can have another square, yes. And then maybe farming? Great. Let's see. If I put this farm here, even though I want one out there, if I put this farm here, then I could do a farmstead there, but I could just do this one and that one, because that would give this one a few more points. And then we can do this to make it a farmstead. Maybe? Oh, the steep cliff thing. Crud. I totally misread that or missed that. Well, it is what it is now. Leave it alone. We need to find another spot then to do a farmstead in. Maybe we could get it in over here if we planned properly this time. Like these 2 12s would be good enough, I think. And then we do that as a 15, and there it becomes a farmstead. Nice. And so the farmstead, does it tell me what it gives us? It gave us a grain field. The longhouse gave us the demolition, but the farmstead gave us another grain field. Okay. Cart. So the square. You like to be next to keeps and longhouses. Good. 17 would be good. Sorry, I had to mute and sneeze. That's a 16. That's pretty good, too. But I think we'll go with this 17 up here. And then we can put some houses around it. And they become pretty good. Pretty good. That one first, maybe? That becomes a 14 then. 15 over there. We'll go ahead and do this 16 then, maybe? Although this one... Yeah, let's do that one first, and that becomes an 18. If I did this one next, this becomes a 20, but it would have been either way. So it's fine. 12 there now. 12 there. We have lots of Lots and lots of... Let's do a forestry card here, or deck here. I'm going to sit on the rest of them, though, I think. There's one more spot that I think I saw that was going to have a decent score somewhere. Didn't I see another one? A 20 right there, maybe? Yeah, let's do that one. And that bought me hunting cabin. Nice. Okay. So now I want another forestry deck. Yep, we got a hunting cabin. Nice. So these have a 2-tile range. The rest of the cards we've had so far have had a 1-tile range. Demolition doesn't count, I guess, but this one has 2-tile range, and it needs game most of all. Then forest, rivers, and lakes are nice bonuses too. So lots of game. There's a 50 there, 56, 58. 58 there as well. 58 up there too. And these two are too close to get both of the 58s. Maybe one down here is a 54 down. Ooh, 62. That's taken the cake so far. It's a 58 there. Another 60 though. There's not very much game down here, so they're not going to give me a whole lot of points. But over here there's a lot of game. So we could maybe get some more points here. 56, not bad. 66, that's the biggest, I think, so far. Because of the river here, yeah. I think 62 is before. So 66 down here in the sort of south-central, south-central, southwest area. Not enough game over there for that. 58. 58. Not enough for more. I don't know that 66 is going to get beaten. That's a lot. That's a huge, huge score for that. So let's go down here to the 66 somewhere in this area by the river. Right there. All right. That gives us... Oh, no. We need to do another... One more farm would be good here. 11, 16. 16 might be good enough. Plus it's up here on top of the stone, but it's also next to the farmstead, so it gets the bonus from the farmstead adjacency, even though it loses some points, or it doesn't get as many points because it's on stone instead of on grass. Let's go there. That pushes us into the windmill. So let's see if I can take another farming card here. And we get a windmill. Farmstead, grain fields, and then no forest and no other windmills. That's a problem, because there's a lot of forest around this. And get 1 whole point over there. Down here is not a whole lot better, but enough better, I think, that we might be able to get a few points out of it. Too many forests. Too many forests. That's not bad, but maybe we'll sit on this card for a little while to see if we can outpace all those forest debuffs someplace. Getting 1 here is kind of astounding. But 13 there is pretty good, so that's my best bet right now. But we could potentially do some of these in here. 12, though. 13, not great. Not great. But I guess by putting these on top of forest, it does away with the forest tile, maybe? I guess? Let's do this 12 just to test it. And then if I put the windmill here... Oh, it's outside of the range. Well, let's go here. It doesn't count as a debuff. You can see that here. It's only got the 4 points for the grain field. Doesn't have the debuff of the forest like those tiles do. So it does indeed clear the forest to place the tile. It's good to know. Good to test. Good to find things out. Good to learn something new, you know. 20 right there we could do. Might not be bad. Might be the best one we can get at this point, actually. Yeah, I think that's the best one we're going to get. Where's it at? Down here someplace? Right there. I could use my demolition to clear something that I screwed up, but... it's fine. I mean, I could, like, clear that house and put a farm in there instead. Grain field. One other option for the grain fields might be... Yeah, the problem is that both of the rivers are running through a forest. It's a lot of forest, and that's the problem. the windmill. Be nice to put a bunch of fields in out here, but 12 or 4 points for grain fields. This gains 4 points for a windmill, so it doesn't matter for them whether you place one or the other, and then the other, and then one. That 1 point makes me laugh. But that's partially because we have this forest farmstead here. That's why it's actually making 1 point. Ooh, orchards next to a farmstead. That could be useful. 12, 18, 21. That could be really useful. Let's go with that 21. This one too. Okay. Another forestry card. More orchards. And now these will give me 21 as well. That's really good too. This one here as well. You and you. There they go. How about some more houses? 12 and 10, those are garbage scores, but on the other hand, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Keep, square, longhouse. I could use another square. $12 and 13 though over here. Let's go with that 13. Although I also wonder, can I get something better up in here someplace? Oh yes, there's a 15 right there. Let's do that. 13 there. Ooh, a 19. Nice, and we get a market. Market available now. That's in the housing deck, which we don't... Oh yes, village, sorry. The village deck. The market receives and loses points from Longhouse, Keep, Farmstead, Square, and Cottage, and no nearby markets. So if we could get this in, ooh, 25, 28, 35. Did it say farm? No, it just said Farmstead. Okay, 35 is really good for the market. That's because it's touching both this and the Farmstead. I think there. Actually, it's not touching the Farmstead. $31. It's not bad either. And that because that's touching the Farmstead and the Keep here. But I think we can go with this 35. I would be surprised if we'd get anything better than that at this stage. So let's go with a 35 here. And then that's going to bonus nearby houses too. So we could get some bonus to the housing. We could also probably get some bonus to... No, actually, we can't get bonus to grain fields. Nor windmills. So additional housing here would be good. 16 looks really good, and that makes a longhouse. Nice. We haven't discovered these next ones yet. That one's a fun shape, or a different shape at least. Okay. I have another bomb, though, that I can use. What about... do another village? Get another square? Yeah. Sure. $19, $13, $20, $10. If I put a square in right here, even though it's not that great of a score, I mean, that's better. But that's also going to take my best cottage score as well. If I put it in there, though, does that get me anything really good? Bonus-wise, it gives me an extra 6 points for each of these versus 6... Well, it gives me 6 points for a lot more tiles to place, which I think is the key, is that I can place houses all around it. Whereas if I place this here, I can only place 2. Here I can place 5. That's 3 extra plus 6 bonuses, which is 18 more points, so this is a better placement overall. And I think that's logical. Feel free to quibble or whatever. there, and there, 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 and there, and gain all the bonuses of that village we have there. Okay. Let's do maybe another lumberjack. Kind of just moving things around a little bit. I know we have some 16s left, like that one. There's another one over here. I'd actually like to get another lumberjack card, but we can't. If we play another turn, do we get different cards offered to us? No. Okay. So, do I want a farming deck or a village deck next? Let's go with the village deck next. And then maybe it'll give me the forestry? Yes. And a hunting cabin. Nice. Alright, so out here we had 56, 58, 58 again there. And, there was another 50-something somewhere that I'm not remembering where. 58 right there, too. Couple of 58s right there next to each other. Did we spend all of our 60s? There was another... I thought there was another 60-something. But we might have burned it. No, there's a 60 right there. 74. Oh, did I miss that one before? Oopsie. I know we talked about it. Let's do that 74. It gives a couple of points there. And that unlocks sawmill. So I should take another forestry to get a sawmill. There we are. Lumberjacks, forests, orchards. Well, we have a lot of those in this area. So 41's pretty good. 43's even better. 43. Again. This has a 2 tile range, by the way. I have some orchards up here, but not as many. And how does that work? Yeah, lumberjacks are the best. So we need to do it where there's lumberjacks, not where there's... Not specifically where there's orchards. So that best tile down there was 43. And we had another 43 over here, right? We found? Yes. Yeah, the only other place would be like up here where there's 2 of them next to each other. Otherwise, yeah. So let's do this 43 that's down here. It's got 2 lumberjacks and an orchard. It gave me silver. 43 points is only worth silver. We could do another square, even if we put it at a 0-point bonus, but that's probably not the best idea. Maybe we could do it here. That would give me 6 times 4. This would also be 4. This here would only be 3. This would give me 6 times 6. But 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 4 is 24, plus the 13 points is 37. So that makes that one better. This one here would also be a 4. And we could do both of them eventually, too. That would be a good idea, I think. So let's do this one. And let's not do all of these. Let's just do this one and this one. And we got another longhouse there, too. And leave these 2 alone until we get another square. Because the other square is going to give us a much better... Ooh, 19. I think we should do that one. 13 there, that's pretty good too. The other squares will give us more points. So we want to wait for that. Let's do this 13 here, and possibly this 11 as well. I think that's fair. And even though these are 4... No, that's not, is it? That's cottage. What is this? Oh, lumberjack. So that doesn't make a longhouse because it's a lumberjack. Can we get another housing deck? Yes, village deck. And another square. And not there, but here. Even though that one says 14, this one gives us more overlap, and so I think it's a better deal. So let's go there. And then doing this one, actually we could have done that one already, but this one here, well, that one I guess is the only one that I needed to worry about. But that one and then this one gives us a lot of bonuses from these two. We could do another square down here again. That 12 could probably really benefit from that. Let's do one here. We should probably work towards getting something that can work for this windmill, because right now I can get a 7 out of that one. Now at least, and a 5 out of that one. I mean, 7's not nothing, but this is 4 points. That's 4 points as well. But that 10 or that 13 are better. We could do that. At least there's only one forest here. And then we could actually use some of these grain fields down here to get some bonuses. A little bit. Oh, you know what though? This has the 2-tile range. I should have put this down last. Yeah, sad. 12 there, 12 there, and 15 up here though. That's good. And we got a farmstead? We get a farmstead there? Yes, we did, because there's a house there. So even though I didn't quite pull it off the first time, we've pulled it off now. What's that? Hints? Yeah, we don't need hints. And coming soon to a game near you. 14 could be good. I was hoping to be able to find another good spot to kind of start one, but I don't see another good starter spot here. 15 is even better. 12 there is not bad. Let's go with the 15 right there. I guess I could do some more cottages, although maybe I want to bring in farming. It's all fields and village. Ooh, a market and a square. So I was thinking of putting in a square out here somewhere. Maybe here. That gives me 16. And that gives me 3 tiles to connect. Which makes this one a 22, a 12. Well, it's just going to be more than that. But it gives me 18 points. If I did this one, or if I did this one, it would give me 36 points, which is better than the 16 plus the 18 there, right? Yes. So let's do this one. And then let's put up 22 there, 20 now here, 14. What about this market? Longhouse, keep, farmstead, square. If I could get a longhouse at 30, that's pretty good. 31 out there though. 29. If I could form a longhouse here though, by putting that one in. I mean, that takes off the 30, but maybe it'll give me more points. The longhouse will give us 12. If we went here, that's still overlapping with the keep. So that's an idea. Out here we have the longhouse, but no keep. Although, if I did... No, that's not the right shape. Oh, wait, if I did these two... No, there's a cliff there. Looks like. Actually, there's a cliff there, too, so I'm not going to be able to do this anyway. Wait, I'm not going to be able to make this into a longhouse. Because there's cliffs here. Can I? Yeah. I think that one's going to be too high up, and so is this one. I'm not positive because it says... Where did it say that? Somewhere? For the merge buildings, it says something about cliffs, but it doesn't say if it's any or if it's... I don't think it said any or more than one level or anything like that. So we kind of have to guess. You give 3 points per cottage. You get 3 points per market. I mean, I guess we could try. Yeah, it didn't work. But we did get a chapel. Wait, what happened to my market? Oh, I put it in there. Well, crap. Okay, That was stupid, Wally. And I don't want to bomb it because I'm just going to lose it then. It's better there than not at all, I guess. Let's try to get another housing. Village. Chapel. Longhouse. Keep. 3-tile range. Squares, markets, cottages, and farmsteads. 56 points is actually a weak score. 68 is better. Looking at the colors again here. 71 out there. That's too far away. I'd have to put it right in here. We could bomb something in the middle to put it in, which could be a really decent idea, actually. Oh, gosh. What if I blew that house up right there and put it in right there? Let's try it. 104. Yeah, we're doing it. I needed 50 points with a single market. Oof. I guess I could do the blowing things up again for the market. Although, it might just be worth it to blow up an existing market and put it back in. If we get another market card. That one I'm thinking, or putting one out here. Could be good. Village again. Square. Okay. You're 2 and you're 5. Well, that should be better. One of those two should be better. This one. Let's go with this one. And then that one is 16, and 16 there as well. It's really good. 12 and then 14. We got a lot of houses to place. Switch gears again, just to have some variety of the game. Not that it's being optimal by doing this by any means, but just to switch gears to have some variety of the play, so we're not focusing on one thing all the time. 24 is good for a field, for an orchard rather. And then what do we have? 21, that's not bad. 18s are okay. Alright. I think we're gonna just go back down to those 21s. Or is it 21 right there as well? Do that one, and that takes care of all of those. What else do we have? 16. There's one. Lumberjacks here. There's one as well. Just get all these kind of placed. There's one there. And another square. Could come out here with it. That's pretty good, actually. If I put some houses in, like a 20 and a 19, yeah. 14s, 11 there. If I put a square there, I might be better off. How about some grain fields? Again, we really need a new grain field area where we can get bonuses from them, because these are really garbage spots left. Although these 14s could be good. If we worked it hard enough down here, this would be a good spot for another. No, it's too close, isn't it, for the windmills? Can I see what the windmill bonus? No, of course not. Let's pick up a couple more decks, maybe. Farming. Yeah, there's the windmill. Yeah, we can't have another windmill that close, so that's going to not give us any benefit. So let's go ahead and put a grain field in there then. And probably down here, too. What do we have? Village. And then maybe a forestry. Another hunting cabin. God only knows where those next good scores were. I don't remember. I guess they were all over in this area someplace. And who knows, we could have destroyed some of them by expanding our village too. And I guess that's the problem, is since I wasn't buying all the cards all the time, well, there's 62. That might just be the way we go. Might be the way we have to go. for the best score. Yeah, we'll go back over there. Where are you at? We're here somewhere. There it is. Okay, but I also just noticed the time, and so I think what we should do is we should leave this one here for now. Let me know your thoughts in the chat, in the comments, or in Discord. You can find the link to that in the description below. And let me know your thoughts on this, how you want me to continue playing this map. Hopefully we can get to that 3,000 points to get to gold. We're already at bronze, so that's good. And we can also continue working towards some of these other objectives over here as well. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.